Okay.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. No public comments today. How about the minutes? Has everybody a chance to look at the minutes?
I think there was
One correction by the county clerk.
There was a correction that was made on the second page back where it said with the purchase order payable to APCO International. During the discussion last week, I was under the impression that the initial payment of $7,000 was previously made. It was not made. So the purchase order was for the initial payment of the $7,000, which would leave a balance due of $7,000 after the installation is complete. So that's been corrected and it will be updated on the website.
Chair will entertain a motion to approve the minutes as amended.
I so move, Mr. Chairman.
I'll second that.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Passes 3-0. Commissioner comments and committee reports.
I don't have anything.
They rescheduled the juvenile correction, and it's Monday the 25th in Leavenworth because they didn't have a quorum at the last meeting.
Okay.
That's all I have.
New business before the board. Got a few things there. We have a purchase order for 96-inch by 40-foot galvanized culvert and 2 hood walls. This would be a 50-50 split with a Grasshopper Township. This purchase is based upon the approval of.
I think we're a little premature because he was going to offer them. They offered to pay for all the tube, and then Seth said that he would like to get some wing walls, and that was going to run it up to about $13,000. So he was going to get with them to see. I mean, we got to buy the tube, but I don't know if we want to put all them other comments about Grasshopper cost sharing because they agreed to pay for the whole tube.
No, I think they were splitting the tube.
Seth said they was going to pay for all the tube, and we was to put it in. And he said we really need some wing walls, and that would run it up. And he's going to tell them about it and see if they'd be willing to pay half.
He was just here. I wonder if I could catch him.
I'm sure that's what he said.
Okay, well, we're trying to get a hold of.
We can approve the second one.
The second one is for a culvert, 2-piece culvert, head walls, a band, the 210 road culvert 210th road culvert replacement. The amount of $11,995.70 to Wellborn Sales, and they were the lowest bidder for the record. Do I have a motion to approve this purchase order?
So move.
I second it, Mr. Chairman.
Second, is there any further discussion?
No.
Okay, so be ready to vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Passes 3-0.
Seth. Right there he is.
We was talking, didn't you say it's named the Grasshopper would either pay for all the tube, but you was going to promote this wing wall and for them to pay half of the $13,000?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Initially, they said somewhere around the 5,000 range, I think, when we talked to. So, I mean, if we didn't do the wing walls, I'm sure they'd go the full price of the tube. We did the wing walls, just cut it in half. We do 50-50 on it.
No, so it's half and half with the wing walls, the tube, and everything.
But if just the tube, they're buying 100% of it.
Well, we're going to see if that's what they would.
I thought you said that's what they did.
I think that's what they initially talked about.
Oh,
but when I
okay.
had the wing walls on to make it.
Well, we just approved of buying it, but I said we got to be careful what we say on the camera verbiage-wise. Because I thought
So
that's what you
still,
said.
we need to do a little bit of negotiation with them. As long as that's approved, once they kind of talk, we'll figure out. But if they don't approve it, then we'll think this way.
Okay.
So, hang on, so let me make sure I get this right. The chair will entertain a motion to approve from Wellborn Sales, Inc., a tube replacement for 302nd Road culvert replacement with a 50-50 split with Grasshopper Township. That's the motion, right?
Correct.
And that includes the tube and the wing.
Tube and wing walls, everything's included in that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, assume you're ready to vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
I may add one comment. We don't know if they're willing to do that or not. And if they're not willing to do that, we're just gonna put the 2.
The whole project will go up a little bit. So it's not a priority list for us. It's something that they're willing to help pay for, we'll proceed with.
Should we, hold off on, we gotta buy the 2. Well, we don't have to buy the 2 till we get some kind of, should we hold off
No,
on
that's
it?
just basically our saying I'm approved to go purchase it if everything's agreed to. We don't have to proceed. I mean, as long as I got your approval, I can
No,
make
but
this
it's gonna
purchase.
state in the minutes that we bought it and we done agreed on
No,
it.
we've
They
approved
haven't-
it.
We approved me.
They haven't agreed on
You get to sign over I signed by mistake before. I mean, you can sign above it or whatever.
Yeah, this is just so I have the approval to go make the purchase. It's not committing to anything.
No, there's 2 of them here.
The others too.
Should be a second.
it. Well, I didn't sign the second one.
And we haven't approved the second one yet.
This
The one for $11,995.70 you did.
I was the only one that said aye.
That's 3-0.
The second.
Well, I think
The
I asked a
second vote.
question and then we
You asked a
voted.
question,
And then we voted, didn't
do we?
we? If not, re-voted.
I was thinking that.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Double check. I was thinking that.
Passes 3-0.
I'll stay around for this. We'll just stay with it.
Okay. We have an appointment to the Leavenworth County Community Corrections. Mr. Matt Ramsey is going to be reappointed by their recommendation. I'll entertain a motion to appoint Matthew Ramsey to the Leavenworth Community Corrections.
Well, it's probably Shelley's advice, but as I recall, he's not attended one of our meetings. They say he's a very good grant writer, and that's why I think they put him on there. But if you wants to reappoint him, I'll make the motion, Mr. Chairman.
I'll second that.
It's moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, I assume you're ready to vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All that passes 3-0. I know that you. I have a bill here from the League of Kansas Municipalities for 2019 dues. I don't think we're members.
You're not. You're not. I just need verification that you do or do not from this point forward. I mean,
So,
Yeah, well, I don't think we did it in the past either, have we?
No, we haven't.
well, we should get one. We should be getting from K.S.A. I'm familiar with this organization. I was actually on their governing body. They do have some information that they can provide. Again, we should expect from K.S.A.
Did they ever announce who replaced Randall Allen?
I don't think we come up with it.
I believe they did.
I think there has been an email on
Dennis
that.
Kreisel, I think, or I don't know if
Yes.
I don't know if I pronounced his name.
But
Creasel, I believe.
Dennis just the interim, or is he even made the?
I know he was definitely the interim. I don't know.
That was a good move.
Well,
Okay, so we're just going to pass it on League of Cities as far as no action taken. We have EMS response report attached to our packet. I reviewed it, looks pretty good to me. Anybody have any comments? All the unfinished business before the board. County Council update, County Councilors report. Emergency juvenile case, he won't be here. Executive sessions, any need for executive session?
I have none.
So public comment, there's no public here. The chair will entertain a motion to adjourn.
also move at 1:11.
I'll second that.
All those in favor by saying aye?
And we are adjourned.
Right, sure.